Codes are used as a reference for designing in the civil engineering industry. When designing a structure, these codes are used to check safety, serviceability, the durability of a structure, thus ensuring that it will reach its designed lifespan. These codes are used to minimize costs as far as possible to ensure that there are no wastages in terms of material and money. For bending schedules, loading, reinforced concrete, and steel reinforcing, the following codes are used. The SANS 282/2011 for bending dimensions and scheduling of steel reinforcement for concrete. The SANS 920/2011 steel bars for concrete reinforcement. And the SANS 101/44/1995 is used for codes of practice for detailing of steel reinforcement for concrete. The SANS 101/60/2010 Part 2 is used for self-weight and imposed loads, and the SANS 101/60/2010 Part 3 for wind loading. In structural steel, we use the SANS 101/62 Part 1 for the structural use of steel, Part 1 limit state design of hot-rolled steelwork, and the SANS 101/62 Part 2 for the limit state design of cold-formed steelwork. And lastly, the SANS 101/62 Part 4 for the design of cold-formed stainless steel structural members. These codes provide different properties of structural steel that can be used for design purposes. For timber, the SANS 101/63 Part 1 is used for the timber limit state design, and the SANS 101/63 Part 2 is used for timber allowable stress design. These codes provide guidance on the allowable stress that a timber structure can handle under given stresses. These codes should also comply with the SANS 101/60. And lastly, for brickwork, the SANS 101/64 Part 2 is used for the structural use of masonry. Thus, the structural design and requirements for reinforced and pre-stressed masonry. This code gives a guidance on how to mix mortar to produce a desired brick depending on the type of brick and size.